Thank you for that kind introduction. I am glad to be here to speak about a subject close to my heart, the Rotary Foundation. The only foundation I know funded by Rotarians to fund projects identified by Rotarians. By working with their foundation, Rotarians provide service to others in so many ways. And this, to me, is the most important aspect of Rotary. And the world needs us now more than ever before. It needs our courage, our optimism, and our idealism. It needs the voice of tolerance, cooperation, and hope that we offer. It needs the example of an organization that has proven that the citizens of all countries can work together successfully and in friendship. Mother Teresa once said, "I cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters and create many ripples." As you prepare for next year, remember the foundation helps each of us to do good, whether by eradicating the polio virus, training the next generation of peace and conflict resolution experts with the Rotary Peace Centers, or through district and global grants. Our collective success is impressive and gaining strength. Consider, for example, the 100% growth of our global grant program over the last few years as more Rotarians have become involved. These grants support projects across the world in our areas of focus, are designed to meet local community needs and demonstrate the power of Rotarians to activate around the change that they want to see in the world. Beginning on 1 July 2021, the Rotary Foundation will accept applications for global grants funding to support projects to protect the environment. In order to support the growth of global grants, the trustees are rebalancing and improving the Foundation's long-term financial health after carefully considering many options. For example, we have reduced operational costs and made other changes which have provided an additional $4.4 million for global grant awards above what was originally budgeted for this Rotary year. We've also made a number of changes to World Fund matches for next year to stretch the amount available for global grants. To align with the Rotary Action Plan in helping us expand our reach, the Rotary Foundation has set 3 priorities for the year ahead. Our first priority is, of course, to end polio. Those of you that know me personally understand how hard it is for me not to speak more about this topic, but you will hear more about it later in this session. Our second priority is to increase contributions to the annual fund and Polio Plus while building the endowment fund to $2.025 billion by 2025. To that end, we have set a comprehensive fundraising goal of $410 million with the following component pieces. $50 million for Polio Plus, which is then matched double by the Gates Foundation to bring the total to $150 million. If every club contributed just $1,500, we would surpass this goal. Encouraging your own district to contribute 20% of its available district designated funds would also provide leadership and set the pace for this program. $125 million for the annual fund. Many of our newer members have yet to be introduced with Rotary's strong culture of philanthropy as embodied in our Every Rotarian Every Year slogan for the annual fund. So we need you to encourage every club and every individual in every club to contribute to this fund. We also aim to raise $95 million for the endowment fund and outright gifts and new commitments. And then $40 million for other outright gifts adds up the grand total of $410 million. By achieving our fundraising goals, we'll help meet the increased demand for our global grants and fund our other programs. Most importantly, remember, it's not about the money, it's what the money can do. Our third priority is to improve the measurable impact of our grants. Increasingly, Rotarians, prospective members, philanthropists, and partners want to know the measurable impact of our programs. While the impact of Polio Plus commitments is clear, we need to move to the next level of quantifying the impact of our other programs. And with this priority in mind, Programs of Scale was introduced this Rotary year. It's a competitive grant program to fund promising, Rotarian-led, evidence-based programs that have already demonstrated success in affecting change. These grants support longer-term activities that last for 3 to 5 years and align with one or more of our areas of focus. They integrate strong monitoring, evaluation, cooperative learning systems into their implementation. The grants support implementing programs that will reach an expanded number of participants with proven interventions on a scale large enough to affect positive community change. Through these programs of scale, we want to find new ways to learn together, accomplish our mission, and demonstrate Rotary's power to create real change. After receiving and reviewing 70 proposals, a deep analysis of the top applications was completed. And today, I am pleased to announce the first Program of Scale recipient, the Zambia Malaria Elimination Program. This program seeks to reduce the incidence of malaria by 90% in 10 target districts in 2 provinces in Zambia and contributes significantly to a nationwide strategy. Rotary, led by the Rotary Club of Federal Way near Seattle, Washington, will collaborate with World Vision, Malaria Partners International, Malaria Partners Zambia, the Zambian government's National Malaria Elimination Center, Zambian Rotarians, and others to co-fund and implement this program. The Rotary Foundation will ultimately grant $2 million for this effort, matching the resources committed by the other co-funders, bringing the total project to $6 million to reach 1.3 million people. In Zambia, malaria is a leading cause of illness and death, and Rotary and our partners are about to change that. This kind of large-scale service project should inspire us all, on every level of Rotary, to think creatively about everything we do, to have the greatest impact that we can. Rotarians have seen the challenges around the world. Bill Gates Sr. summed up the work of Rotary when he said, and I quote, "Back when Rotary became involved with polio, most people thought volunteer organizations were about tackling projects down the street or across town, not across the world. Rotary changed all that, and in the process, you reminded us there is no human problem so daunting that it can't be overcome by people," end quote. A past Rotary president said, "We need to approach Rotary with an intelligent heart. And by that he meant that we had to combine our emotional responses with pragmatic action. It was not enough to work with just one or the other. You need both. To me, that intelligent heart is the Rotary Foundation. It sends the lifeblood throughout our organization. Its constant beat is what powers Rotarians to achieve the very best in humanitarian service. Working through our foundation, the intelligent heart of Rotary, we meet challenges that can seem impossible. But through the hard work of tens of thousands of dedicated Rotary volunteers and the monetary gifts of countless more Rotarians from around the world, Rotary is making the world better, one village, one school, one child at a time. The Rotary Foundation provides endless opportunities for Rotarians to do good in the world, to provide service above self, to make the world a better place for future generations. Yes, the foundation is the heart of Rotary, and each of you are the intelligent heart of the foundation. Thank you for your continued involvement and support of our Rotary Foundation. God bless.